ever since this last touring cycle, you know, we get along great. You know, we've evolved into knowing what to say and what not to say, and you know how to get along with everybody, and it works quite well. No, we figured it out. Right?
Right. It's just like, you know, it's like a family. You know, there are times when you want to like strangle your brother, and sometimes when you're the nicest person to him. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, and it's you know, it's a deep friendship. We've been together for 10 years now, you know, and we just discovered that, you know, we've known each other that long. Gosh, we should be closer friends than what we are. You know what I mean? You know, and you grow older. Everybody's growing older. No, I have.
This is Tom Araya Slayer, and you too can have one of these beautiful little records. If you can answer one question correctly, who did the original tune, A Distant Aggressor, which is on our South of Heaven record?
Seasons in the Abyss, you were saying, was like, you know, the quickest record you've ever made, as it were.
Well, we said we did it in 5 weeks in recording, but it took a while for us to finally decide whether we really liked the material or not. Because that's the one, you know, that's the one thing that we do. We start from the beginning, you know, and it's like, well, I don't know if I like this riff, or this song's great. Nah, I don't like this song. Well, what about if we put this part and this part together, and okay, we'll make it work. So you sit there and you try to make it work, and you start to make everything smooth. And a lot of the time, we spend a lot of time making sure that the music is the way we want it, you know, and the lyrics sort of just are like the icing on the cake, sort of the way, you know, and that's the way we usually do things. But
Yeah.
this album I really like a lot. And I'm hoping that everybody else does. It's a really strong record. To me, Satan would be all the negative things that occur in life, all the things that people don't want to see, the reality that people don't want to understand. And that to me is Satan. And that's the Satan on this planet. There's so much shit going on that people don't even want to know about. You know, and why don't we write about the good things in life? Well, it's like, because nobody ignores those things. Everybody ignores all the bad things, you know, and I'm not preaching. I'm just sort of telling you, hey, this is what I see. This is what I read in a newspaper today. This is what I saw on TV today. What do you think about that? You know, I'm not giving you an opinion. I'm not telling you anything. I'm not preaching you anything. You know, I'm not throwing myself on you. I'm just saying, hey, this is what I read today. You know, what do you think of it? I know what I think of it, you know.